Welcome to my child's garden of BS. I want this to be on CBS without the C. That's where I belong. Hey, listen, things are going on that we don't need to talk about, but then there are things that we have to talk about, like Al Franken. I mean, he's had 10 years in the Senate. That's plenty of time to grab some money from the Treasury and go home. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to figure that out. Give me a couple of years in the Senate. I'll have a couple bucks. I'll be happy. Some of the guys that left the right way, like I remember there was a vice president that did that with Nixon. Long before Nixon was scandalized was his VP, that's Spiro Agnew. He got caught red-handed, and he, instead of going through the whole minutia, he said, yeah, you're right, I'm going home, and he went to Maryland, and that was the end of it. You don't hear anything more about him. He just took his money and he ran. And that's what you're supposed to do. I think, anyway, I mean, when you get caught with something, but it's a lawyer's game, because the lawyers will destroy you. This wouldn't be happening if these women didn't come up with lawyers, although there is a moral issue. But I don't think they're talking about morality here. They're talking about winning re-election or re-erection. These guys want to get into office. They want to keep the party going. And to me, that's not a party. I never had a woman touch me improperly. I don't know about you. I did once, actually, a bull dyke over at Barney's Beanery on Santa Monica in California, where there was a sign over the bar that said no fags allowed. So this woman came over and she did take this pool cue and was going to knock my eye out with it. You don't want to mess with them. They certainly stand their ground. I don't think that woman will be accusing me of touching her and will not be getting a lawyer, and I won't be going anywhere with that, like I'm not going anywhere with this bit. Yesterday I went viral. Somebody took my my little Reynolds rap and they put it on the home screen, and I had at least 2 hits. I'm building this audience one person at a time. This is a slow route without promotion. You got to have promotion. You either get promotion by either acting out and doing something terrible, or you become a criminal and you do your cell phone from the cell, is what I'm doing here with my cell phone. Hey, listen, the Trump and Putin thing, this was long ago in a galaxy far away. I say that because I worked on Star Wars. This is what happened with Bill Clinton. Inside of a great man is a great woman. You know that. Well, Monica Lewinsky is inside of this, but inside of Monica Lewinsky is Hillary Clinton. So inside of a great woman, there's a greater woman, smaller but greater. Who's this? There's one woman too many in here. Oh well. Bill, you never told us. I think they ought to do this with Trump, and just have us open this. It's a Russian toy, and you should open the thing and Putin should pop out. A Putin pop. Now, we have here the Christmas catalog for Hammaker Schlemmer. Now, I worked on Star Wars, and I got in trouble for R2-D2. I created a garbage can. I did the prototype, and the garbage can was for movie theaters. Are we dropping this here? See, that's my cell phone technology. I did this thing where I put this prototype together, fabricated it, and it was a garbage can for movie theaters so that you could put your popcorn boxes in on the way out or your 3D glasses. Now, they're exploiting everything. Walt Disney knows how to do this. They're making vacuum cleaners, and Hammaker Schlemmer's got a drone. This would never fly with George Lucas. He was pissed when we played around with it back then, but that was a character. Another thing that's happened as a result of Star Wars going away the first time was James Earl Jones, who was Darth Vader. He was the voice of CNN, but now they have some other guy doing the voice. I don't know who it is. It's a sound-alike, but that's over. Some of the people, if you waited 50 years, you would have had the success rub off on you. But Disney knows how to promote. Boy, they got this thing going. There was a time when I got a star-shaped record, and I fought over that with them. They wanted to have When You Wish Upon a Star, and I got it for Wayne Newton. I put the Wayne Newton thing out when I was running his company. And the other thing was that I had a Hollywood record label, which I think Disney stole that from me. I'm going to have to look into it. There's a lawsuit here. Boy, this is a lawyer's game. We graduated too many lawyers. They got nothing to do but roam around heaven all day, And lawyers become judges, except for Judge Judy. She was never, I don't think she ever was a lawyer. I think, I've had real, with much, I hate to watch her because I worked with Joan Rivers, and I think Judy's had more work done than Joan Rivers. She's had more lifts than I don't want to say it. She said, but she has a tight face. I think it's getting tighter. Anyway, I'm out of material. I'm getting out of here. It's a Reynolds Rap.